Hello everyone, this is Broug Productions with the first episode of a possible series called Conservative Commentaries. Today's commentary will be on Psycho 180's cartoon called Super Dick. Why is it bad? Let's get started. Just 1 minute. We have a big problem already, ladies and gentlemen. There is no introduction for this video. Look, Psycho 180, if you are going to make a cartoon, you need an introduction to let your audiences identify with Super Dick. What if someone shares this video on social media and the person on social media watches this? Next time you do a cartoon, please be sure to add an introduction.
Yo, man, who the fuck you? I'm Super Dick!
Now we have another two major problems in this cartoon. First of all, there is no narration to give the audiences the backstory of the main character. This leads to a couple of questions. Who is Super Dick? How did he become the character? You can't just make a cartoon and jump right into the action. Audiences expect an animator to build up the cartoon. Without excitement, the cartoon becomes an immediate dud, which leads me to my next point. The dialogue is very dreadful. Who is the person on the right with the triangle head? Is that supposed to represent an African American? What is the story and why did you decide to profile an African American as a villain? Talk about being racist. This is one of the several reasons why this cartoon has numerous dislikes. The microphone quality for the main character is pretty bad. You need to invest in a headset if you are going to continue making cartoons and provide voices. Let's continue.
Yo, Super Dick, you get the fuck out of here, bruh. I'm Super Dick!
Why is the main character repeating himself? For a user that wrote movie gems like Lock the Door and Lock the Pot, this is really shameful that you didn't even try to put in the effort with the dialogue. Give your main character better lines.
Yo, bitch, why you keep saying that shit over and over, man? Penis punch!
I can't show this next clip because this is the most disgusting thing to be ever shown uncensored. Psycho 180. You can't show stuff like this uncensored, especially on YouTube. Do you realize there are kids that use the internet? What if a kid watches this cartoon and sees uncensored genitals in the video? What if the parents of the kids watches this cartoon? You do realize you could get your channel terminated for violation of community guidelines, right? Read it and weep. That violation could be severe enough to delete your channel in an instant. Do not ever show something like that uncensored ever again. No. This is wrong on so many levels. First off, why was the African American man pointing a gun at the main character? Why did he shoot the main character? The most important question is, how did the African American man's head get blown off? The main character didn't use an object that could reflect the bullet back to the person. So how did the African American man's head get blown off? I suggest you work on the dialogue of your next cartoon if you do decide to animate again, because this was horrible.
Super Dick.
And you drag on the main character's name for a long time. We get what the cartoon's character's name is. You know, the Kool-Aid Man from the 1980s didn't always say "oh yeah" in every commercial. From Little Rascals had an extensive vocabulary at the end of the film. These are examples that a character's vocabulary should not be limited because audiences will get bored very quickly. Psycho 180. You were the reason why I opened my first YouTube account back in 2007, and you were the one that introduced me to YouTube before then. Your years of brilliance was what had people talking about you from 2006 to 2009. You still produced decent videos, but out of every video that you've made, this is the worst video ever. To list the problems, here it is. No intro, no narration, no build-up of the cartoon, bad dialogue, racial profiling, limited vocabulary for the main character, and barely any animation. The next time you make a cartoon, I expect a little more consistency with animation. Also, you need to stop promoting stereotypes of African American people. That can get you plenty of hate from the African American community. I expect you to organize the story and actually build up the cartoon to where audiences can get excited. Finally, do not make cartoons like this. It's stupid, it's boring, and not family friendly. If this cartoon was intended for adults only, then you need to put an age restriction on that video. Anyway, this is Broug Productions with a conservative commentary on Psycho 180. Thank you and good day.